Hello, country girl. Hi, Jamie. I'll turn the lights on in a little bit. Yeah, I'm fine. I lost my Persian, passed away in her sleep. Lily, we found her passed away. She was fine this afternoon. She was walking around. She ate. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I mean, she was walking around today. She was walking around. I picked her up. I petted her. I fed her because she only ate wet food. My white Persian, yeah. Well, the people that had her, they didn't care for her. I took an hour. It took me over an hour after I got her to brush matted fur out of her fur. She was so matted. It was not funny. Then I gave her a bath. I only use Dawn when I give them a bath. I don't use any of them harsh chemicals on my animals. I use Dawn. That's all I use. I don't use all them harsh chemicals. I might spray that stuff on them, but once you brush them out, usually that stuff doesn't last long. And my husband during Cab 7, I was on Cab 7's panel, and he said, "Come here." He goes, "I think she's gone." Because she was laying on the floor at the end of our bed where she sleeps. She sleeps on our bed. And she was on the floor. She wasn't on the bed. She was on the floor at the foot of our bed. Not breathing, not nothing. I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. How you like my jack-o'-lantern, guys? My husband did that. My husband did that tonight. I thought it was cool. It's okay. At least she knew somebody loved her and cared for her, truly cared for her before she passed. Because her people before me didn't give two shits. Because they didn't care. The stuff, and she did come with two other Persians, mini Persians. They're called miniature Persians. And I spent an hour brushing them out. One stays in this back bedroom, and the other one's with my husband right now. About a week and a half. Well, last week, you guys remember when I showed you her the first time? I haven't had her 2 weeks. I haven't had her 2 weeks. Oh, that's Chevy. That's my Chevy. That's my baby. That's my little Chev. That's my Chevy. That's my Chevy. Hi, Mystic. Hello, everyone. Hi, Josh. Hey, Carla. Hey, Betty. Hey, Vicky. Hello, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, he's my little cuddle bug. But yeah, the people that had these Persians didn't give two craps about them. I spent hours, an hour brushing Lily out, and then the other two, I'm still brushing matted fur out of them. You don't treat Persians like that. Persians are very expensive. You don't treat Persians like that. You treat them with dignity. You make sure their hair is brushed out. You make sure they're, you know, they're expensive. Now, you don't treat Persians like that. Hello, Haunted by Haunted. Hello, Dawn. Oh, cool. Cool. No, I just got a message from K-Dog. K-Dog Mikey, he just went to see a movie. Oh, you have a Savannah. Those are beautiful cats. Those are freaking beautiful and very expensive. Those are beautiful cats, Jamie. Hi, Kathy. Hello, sweetheart. And I'm going to say this, and the person that I'm saying it to knows who I'm talking about. Keep making your videos. I don't really give a crap. But you need to know this. I'm not the one harassing you. I'm not the one hacking you. And I'm not the one swatting you. You need to get that straight. I have quite a few. Hi, Kelsey. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Diana. Hi, sweetheart. But yes, I have lost my Persian tonight. She passed away in her sleep. My husband comes in here when I'm on cab 7 and says, I don't think Lily's eating. All right, Mystic. Hold on just a minute. Okay, thank you. Thank you, honey. I just hope I know Mystic. Me and Mystic have been talking about Jacqueline. Me and Mystic have been messaging each other about the little girl that's with me. I just hope I know when she's ready. I hope I'll know when she's ready to do that. Mystic. Hi, Belinda. How are you feeling, hon? Hey, Jenny. I have him right here. Hello, Anita. Okay. You're going to have to probably help me because I don't know how to tell. I'm still in the learning processes of all this. So I may need your help. Hi, Hart Coughlin. Hello. How are you? Are you following me or what? But thank you, everybody. I'm still in shock. I'm just in shock. I'm in shock from her passing. I'm in shock. Because I wasn't expecting her to pass. She was only 7. And she didn't act like she was sick. She didn't act like she was sick or anything. You know, me having so many cats, I can usually tell. Yes, it is. I've had a few pass at that age. But I didn't even have Lily 2 weeks because she was given to me. And like I said, the people that had her and these other 2 persons I have, did not take care of them. Did not take care of them. Who? Oh, you mean Jacqueline Mystic? You mean Jacqueline, honey? Belinda, how are you, hon? Okay. Well, I think Jacqueline knows that our family we can trust. She knows the ones she can trust of our family. You're welcome. I hope you get to feeling better. I hope you do, honey. I hope you get to feeling better. But like I said, Lily was up walking around this morning. She slept with me in Jim last night. Like she does ever since she's been with us. She slept with us. And she was up. I fed her today a couple of times. I fed her a couple of times today. She only eat wet food. She wouldn't eat dry food. I'm just in shock. I'm saddened, but I'm in shock because I wasn't expecting her. She was her normal self today. No signs of anything. No signs of anything. Now, okay. Hi, Lulu. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, you can chill here. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. I don't know. I don't know. But like I said, people that had her before me did not take care of her. Did not take care of her. And Vicky said she felt like she had leukemia. I don't know. The other 2 persons, like I said, I'm still the one. She's good. I brushed her out today. I brushed her all the way out today. Sweet Pea, her name's Sweet Pea. That's what they named her. And King, I'm still brushing King out. Hi, Diary. Hi, Coastal. Hi, Brooklyn. It's okay, guys. I'm glad she likes my pumpkin. I have the lights on, too. I plugged the lights on, too. I turned the lights on, too. I turned the lights on, too. Usually the spider's eyes blink, but I don't have the little thing in there to make him blink. I don't have the little piece you got to stick in there to make him blink. Hi, Fallen. Well, thank you. I'm glad. I know she's still here. But ever since I've been in this room, my whole left side is like ice cold. Hi, Carolyn. Hello, Captain. Yes, I'm going to do cards here in a minute. You got to move off my cards. You can't lay on my cards, kid. Now I got to find my pen. He probably knocked it off onto the floor. Hang on, I got to go get a pen. Oh, boy. All right. I'll bury her tomorrow. I'll bury her in the yard tomorrow. All right. I'm going to do Belinda first because she's the one that asked me to do these cards. Put a 1 in chat if you want a card. Near the pumpkin? That's what I thought because I can feel. I mean, I do have the AC on, but I have it on low. Hang on now. Hang on now. I can't write that fast, Tony. Captain. Betty. Kathy. Timmy. How are you doing, Timmy? Did they get the bleeding under control, honey? Guys, keep Timothy in your prayers. He's in the hospital. Now I'm going to do 4 cards because I don't want to get drained too much. And then I'm going to take a break. I got you, Boom Boom. Who else wants one? I've got Belinda, Kelsey, Carolyn, Tony, Captain, Betty B, Kathy, Timothy, Angela, Will, Diary, and Boomer. Haunted. The seamstress. Hey, you two. Stop. Karen. Mystic. Okay, Mystic. If I need your help, I'll get in touch with you. Did they stop the bleeding? No, they have to stay. I have to stay overnight to see where. But they did stop the bleeding, honey. Good night, Mystic. Yes, keep a little. Tony was in cab 7 and he's in the hospital. He was skateboarding, right? And he fell and hit his head And they're trying to control the bleeding. So please keep him in your prayers, honey. I got you, Dawn. My pen all right. I got Angela. Oh, I don't. I thought I had Angela. I'll put her up here because she was up there. I got you. I got you. Thank you. All right, Belinda. These are my mermaid cards. We'll see what the mermaids have to say. Hi, Pammy. I am glad you were so much better today. I'm glad that Sherry could help you. Sherry and them could help you, honey. Hi, TJ. No, you're not laying on my cards. No, I haven't. Nobody, I haven't heard from her. I haven't heard from her. She had PWI help her last night. I got in touch with PWI last night. So yeah. And she helped her with what was in her house. I haven't used these cards, but of like 2 or 3 times. I haven't really used these, so they're like brand new. I want people to see my jack-o'-lantern. He did a good job on it. He really did a good job on it. Well, I guess that's the card because it doesn't want to go back in the deck. I have no idea what that word is. Belinda? Grandmother of Ocean Prime O'Donnell? Yamaya? Yes, Nicole. You need to go. My husband found her. My husband found her. Let me see if I can find this thing. Number 34. But this is yours, Belinda. I got you, Nicole. The mermaid sings. We wish to share with you the knowledge of old ones. The Orsha Yamaya is often depicted as a mermaid, a vast primordial mermaid with a star shining from her head. A mermaid of power who gives birth to the world. Through her, we remember mermaid energy is not simply light, flirtatious, and sexual. Mermaids energy symbolizes the birth of the world through water. Even though the mermaid's power and energy has appropriated and diminished, until you think we are merely creatures of delight and sensuality, Yamana's power and recognition is growing and beginning to ignite all of us. She is like a beam of light, reminding us of our great strength, our great age, and the many, many lessons we have learned, and how we can bring so much more to birth in the world. She returns the old one who is part human, part ocean creature, and all humans are born of her. Her mirror is the doorway and the entry point to the unseen world. Her tail is the womb from which we are born. The salt water is that of which we are suspended in, that which gives life and oxygen to this world of the land. And she has taught us all. She birthed all the sea creatures, and she was vast. Island chains her, but the scales upon her tail. Volcano, her belly, all face are premutations of her existence. We love Yamaya, and she is the great mer-being, the mother of all of us. Divination. Feeling drawn to underworld or sea people, archaeology exploring the past, truly ancient history, alternative Earth or off-Earth history, understanding the power of the sea and respecting deeply female divinity in all of its forms, human, animal, all creatures, exploring your own power and exploring what you can birth and empower, understanding the landscape and seeing the divine in the curve of the hill and the belly of the mountain and the womb of the sea, developing an interest in Sarada Uduyu, I guess that's how it's pronounced, and the lines which blur across belief systems, looking to become more primal, to reconnect with your ancient self, taking care of yourself at a very ancient and deep level, and beginning to relate to people's deeper self rather than their social and often constructed self. The third eye and crown chakras highly activated. The third eye and crown chakras highly activated. Yet sacral and base chakras powerfully grounded and flowing. There you go, Melinda. All right, Kelsey, you're next. Yeah, I know. Your third eye is your psychic eye. Melinda, your third eye is your psychic eye. It's probably telling you to learn how to open it. I'm learning that. So I know where you're at. I'm learning to try to open mine. Your third eye is your psychic eye. Yep. I'm learning that. I'm slowly, yeah, it's connected. That's what it said. Crown chakra, base chakras, and your third eye. It's telling you to open it. Learn to open it. Center yourself. And it's saying that, from what I'm gathering, I'm trying to see how to put this. Something to do with your ancient self. Not yourself now, but your past self, maybe. All right, Kelsey, you're next, honey. All right. Ooh. Kelsey, visions, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing and out of body travel. The mermaid sings. We love the moon, for she is precious, yet we are bidding her a long farewell, appreciating her energy. Humans are not so long-lived, and their priorities often reflect their lifespan. But we know the beautiful moon is distancing herself little by little, and the power of the sun grows stronger. So we connect as much as we can when she is present. And if you too watch the sky in her crystal ball, you will feel the sea's mother tides cycles dancing with the sacred moons waxing and waning. That is all the universe breathes as one. And that what is above connects and affects what is below. You humans, too, respond to the moon's tides, the solar tides, the galactic tides. The great ocean may respond more readily, but the firm earth also breathes in and out, as do the waters of this beautiful planet. All the dancing in the moon and observed by this beautiful being of the sea. Connect with her, for she moves with you. Always come to know her, and you will know the mystery of life without ever being able to speak it. It lives in your bones, blood, cells, in the water of your blood. You will be free from the falsehoods of your human time and come to know the times and cycles that are old, wise, and powerful. That means you are connected to the moon. There's something you and the moon have. Divination. It is a natural and as breathing in and out. And to sink, we need to do nothing but live. Yet you are now being called to live in deeper partnership with the cycles of lunar sea, so that the magic of your life becomes fuller, deeper, richer, that you live with more ease, flow, courage, and gratitude. Like the moon, you shine and you dim, you grow and you shrink. All these things are taught by the simple observation of walking, swimming, dwelling in the ocean's magic by moonlight. If we learn to yield and capulate, set the tone, lead, and allow another to take control at times, all will be well. This dance is echoed in the varying shapes of the moon as she yields to darkness, then grows in brightness each month. And women bleed their oceanic blood each lunar month. 13 moons. Observe the moon, be under her light, withdraw with her darkness. Know what her phase was at the moment you first drew breath. It need not be complex. The simple connection will change you, so your true essence can come forth and be known by the world. In other words, it's telling you you have a connection to the moon. You have a connection to the moon. All right, Timothy. Guys, if he does pass out or you don't see him anymore, let me know, because I do have him down. And these are long. So keep an eye on Timothy for me, because he is in the hospital and he's going through a lot right now, guys. Carolyn, are you still here, sweetheart? Hi, Bama. Hi, sweetheart. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yes. Hi, Jamea. Hi, Mittens. Long time no see. No, not yet. 1, 2, 3. You have 3 ahead of you, Betty. You have 3 ahead of you. No, I haven't read for you yet. These are long. That's one reason about these cards. They have long, and you really have to listen to them because they're not straightforward. Okay. Carolyn, this is the one that fell out. The unseen. Too much is hidden from you. The unseen, Carolyn. Kelsey and Belinda, I hope you kind of understood yours. I hope that you understood yours. Okay, Carolyn, this is yours, honey. More information is needed. We urge you to verify what you are told for yourself and to only believe the evidence of your personal first-hand experience. Too much is unknown, so we ask you please to test the waters, find out what lies beneath what is being shown to you. It's easy to jump in sometimes without examining what lies beneath the surface. At this time, you're being asked most sincerely to examine more deeply what is there. because there is so much information that has yet to come to light, as humans say. There may be rocks and large and sharp that could be dangerous for you to dive. There may be sticks and debris in the water. There may be shallows where it seems to be deep enough to leap. Before you go ahead, the mermaids are waving, urging from their watery homes for you to measure twice, cut once. Ask others who have experienced the same place and people what their advice would be. It is absolutely necessary for us to live with enthusiasm and innocence. But at this time, we mermaids are encouraging you to ask for advice from experienced others and to use your blessed common sense and not to put yourself in danger. For those, there are potential dangers about these circumstances. The truth is that there is much going on at present that is not obvious from where you stand. You must find out more, much more, before you even think of acting. Look out for hidden clauses in contracts, trusting because it feels right as a part of wishful thinking. Have building inspections or examinations. Have a routine checkup. Do not engage in surgery or invest in something because it is exciting and new. Think carefully before taking up with new people and their proposal. Consider what lies beneath the surface, because there are rocks, there are currents, and there's debris, and there's dangers. And only those who know these waters will be able to help you. Also, use your own powers. Measure the depth of commitment. Carry out a survey so you can come to understand far better the place you're about to go, and do not feel bad about doing it. As it may seem, far less romantic and idealist may rob you of a moment of charm and heightened delight, but it may save broken bones, deep cuts, great hurts, and even irreparable injuries. Trust the mermaids on this. They have been below, and they know far better than you what lies beneath this situation. So it's telling you that there's a situation that you may be in, Carolyn. You need to look into it deeper. Don't trust everything you see, hear, and feel. Examine it deeper. Don't believe everything you say, hear, and see. Go. So what it's telling you, what is telling your 15-year-old Carolyn then, if she's in a situation I know you said she's pregnant, but if she's in some kind of situation besides that, tell her to look deeper into it. If she's in some kind of situation, have her look deeper into it. Like doctors and stuff like that. The doctor she may be dealing with, the guy that got her pregnant, tell her to look deeper, look into her heart. Don't believe everything she sees and hears. All right, Tony. You're welcome. Hi, BPG. Hi, honey. Hi, Mittens. Hello to everybody I didn't say hi to. All right, Tony, Angela, Captain, and Betty are the next. I'm going to do this list, and then I'm going to take a break because it's going to drain me. These things are long. You just got to listen because they are long, and it's coming from, the messages are coming from a mermaid's perspective. Not my perspective, but a mermaid's perspective. Hey, Irish. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hi, Mel. Mel, I got you, hon. All right, Tony. If you're still here, are you still here, Tony? Okay. Yes. If I could read these cards in the dark, I'd turn the light off, but I can't read in the dark. Never drank that. I never drank that when I drank. I've had aftershock. I've had a shot of aftershock when I used to drink. That was back when aftershock was popular. Them things will put you on your butt. Come on, cards. And it's been raining all day here. We didn't even get a chance to start painting. The minute I got up, Jim got up this morning. It's been nothing but raining. Could be, Carolyn. Could be. Yeah, it's not really windy. It's just been raining so freaking hard, and I had to drive in it today. I hate driving in the rain. Transparency, Tony. Transparency. Honest, authentic, genuine, and present. That's why I don't have the fan on, because of that. And my AC just, it's on automatic, so. It's time to be very honest as you can be. It's hard to do this because we tell ourselves so many stories about who we are. And we have covered up so much of ourselves with layers of protection. But now it is the pearl of truth that is needed. If we have come to you, we are asking you very simply and very clearly, tell the truth about what you feel, about what you want, about what you may not know. If you do not even know how you feel, say so. We are asking the powers of the waters, are asking for you to be there clearly, to be seen. Let us see you, we say, for there is so much about you, so much that is beautiful and in so many ways attractive, but we cannot see who you are. It is time to rise to the truth within you, to join with this truth, and to live from this truth for a time. It is not always an easy thing to be simple, clear, and true, but this is what you are learning to do for now. And what we can see, what is beginning to appear before us, is good, precious, and worth looking at deeply. There is truth that must be told, time to reveal who you are to someone you have been keeping much of yourself hidden from. Time to clarify what is it you mean, what is it you want, and truly look within and come to an understanding of who you are. In order to do this, it may be necessary to be very still for a little while. So much movement has ruffled the surface, and it has not been possible to see clearly. Now, still yourself, see the waters clear, and look deep within. And then share this with that trusted other, and most of all, with your own self. Your true nature has been crying out to be heard, and your true face is longed to be shown to the world. From this time forth, people will know who you are. Some will say you have changed, but the truth is, you have become who you are, who you always were, deep at the very heart of you. Now it's hot in here. There you go, Tony. I'm going to turn this down a little bit so it'll pop back on. All right, I got you. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat when I'm reading. So please forgive me if I don't catch your comment. I'm not meaning to be ignoring you. All right, country girl. All right, who's next? Angela? All right, okay, your turn, Angela. So Tony, I hope that hit with you. All right. Okay, I'm going to tell you who's on the list for right now. I'm doing Angela, then Captain, then Betty Boo, then Kathy, Timmy, if he's still here. No. Will, Diary, Boomer, Haunted, Seamstress, Karen. I have Vicky down too, if she's still with us, instead of taking care of her dad. She's not taking care of her dad. Dawn, Nicole, Jemiah, Mittens, Mel, and Mary. Yeah, I got you on the list too, honey. Yes, Katrina. You're going to have to wait a little bit. Okay, no problem. No problem. No problem. Will, I lost one tonight. For those that don't know, my Persian passed away in her sleep. My husband found her. It was during Cab 7s. He came in here and told me that Lily was not breathing and she had passed in her sleep. My white Persian. And I haven't even had her 2 weeks. She was given to me, her and 2 other Persians. The other Persians, they're not as friendly and they like to hide because they're still getting used to the house. So, yeah. And who had her before me did not take care of them. I just gave her a bath, and I don't, like I said, I only use Dawn. I don't use any harsh chemicals when I give her a bath, when I give my cats a bath. I don't use them chemicals that you sell at the store. I use Dawn and warm water. And I brushed mats and mats of hair out of them. These people that give her to me didn't care about them. They might have paid a lot of money for them, but they didn't take care of them. Okay, Angela. Yes. That's what I use. I don't use, now that Advantage police stuff, I sprayed that on her right after I got her. And I was brushing mats out of her then. But that doesn't stay on her very long. That only kills the fleas. It doesn't stay on her very long. And if I gave her a bath, it would have been washed away anyways. But yeah, she passed away in her sleep tonight. I know. Because like I said, I gave her a bath yesterday and she was walking around like nothing was wrong with her today. She was walking around like nothing was wrong with her today. Eating, being her normal self. Angela, reflections. Reflections, honey. What you contemplate can actualize. What you contemplate can come come to be reality. 16. Yeah, I know. She was sick, and I didn't realize it. She didn't act sick. I just thought she wasn't well taken care of. So, welcome back, Anita. Okay, Angela, this is yours. It's time to observe what is around and about you, to truly gaze upon what can be seen, and to think on it for a time. It does not mean to worry or fret over it, to turn it away, and that in a quiet frenzy. Try to find the right thing to do, but it does mean contemplation. A time of gathering all the threads of the half-formed thoughts and following some through to their end, reaching a better understanding of what is it you are currently looking for there has been a tendency to react. And while this has created action and movement and waves, there has not been deep understanding, the understanding that brings even deeper peace. We mermaids are asking for you to reflect, to become still, and to truly see what it is that is before you. Reflection also means to have greater understanding of yourself. There is no outer contemplation that does not have its echo within. So for now, look at what is there and feel the strength of your contemplative times. There is enough time in the world, and you are not lazy for contemplating, thinking, and feeling deeply. It is wise to be balanced when reflecting upon the big question in your life. The process will bring up many emotions, so it is wise to make your purpose one of the greater understandings, deeper peace, and action that comes from your true values. For too much of recent action has been a reaction, a surge of movement against something, and while this has felt just and right, it has not created results you would wish for. This is not time to reflect. It is now time to reflect. Sorry, guys. And in the reflective time, you will be shown the next action to take. Be still. Sit for a while. Gaze at a flower, the sunset, the light on the ocean. Feel the deep peace. And the knowing will come soon after this. So it's telling you to reflect on stuff. It's telling you to reflect on yourself, what's going on in the situation, if you're in a situation, what's being said. It's telling you to reflect on you and everything else that's going on around you. Angela. Captain, you're next, dear. And then Betty, you're after Captain, if you're still here, sweetheart. That's true, Jenny. That's true. Hi, Paul. That's true. The other owners just did not take care of them. And it's sad. It's really sad. I mean, they're not the first animals that has been given to me that are in bad shape. They weren't the first ones. I've been given some animals that were in really, really rough shape and gotten them healthy. And I've gotten them healthy. Cost me a lot of money, but I got them healthy. Bye, Dory. Sorry I didn't see everybody. Yes, I can, Coffee. You got to stick around, though. Dory, I'm sorry I didn't see you guys. Please forgive me for not paying attention to the chat. I'm not ignoring you guys. Yeah, that's true, Diary. Well, I got to find him first. I know who he is. I know who he is. I know who he is. And if he's a, I know, and if he's a mod in there, he's a good mod. Sherry don't give just anybody a wrench. And the people that have wrenches in my stream, I trust with my channel. I trust with my stream, or you would not have a wrench. All I ask when you are a mod in here, if they come in being polite, give them one chance. If they come in being rude, they're gone. If they come in being nasty and rude, out. But if they come in being polite first, give them one chance. Other than that, they're gone. I do not tolerate nastiness. I do not tolerate rudeness. I do not tolerate hate or anything like that. I do not allow drama. This is not a drama channel. I do go off the handle on some live streams. That's because somebody is attacking me over bullshit. So I have the right to fire back. Hang on, Captain. Yes, Jenny she's 17, right, Jenny? Your kitty is 17. Your kitty is 17, Jenny. What's going on with my connection? Yes, Captain. Captain, listen to me, Captain. If they are being rude, if they come in being nasty, you don't time them out. You throw them out. Now, if they are coming in being polite, if they say something, ask a question, a nice question, or they want to say, or they're saying something nice, they get one chance. They get one chance. The minute something goes off, they're gone. Rude goes off, they're gone. They get one chance. They get one chance. Good night, Pammy. I am so glad you're doing better, sweetheart. I'm so glad you're doing much better. I'm glad that they could help you, honey. I'm glad that Sherry could help you, sweetheart. Yeah, she has a kitty that's 17. She has a baby that's 7. Jenny has a baby that's 17 years old. All right, Captain. Coral's wisdom. Colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time. Let's see what this has to say about you, Captain. There it is. Listen, Captain. How we love these tiny things who gather and create Poseidon's castles and caves of wisdom. Their intricate underwater towers of red, gold, and softest pinks have taken over thousands of human years to create. And yet you destroy them. Yet they offer you so much. Their healing powers are strong, and they can help all of us, including we mermaids at the present time, connect back to Atlantis, back to Lamara. They are an ancient living storehouse of memories and wisdom and collective conscious of life itself on this planet. Why else would Buddha make coral one of the seven sacred treasures, where he found it restored his tranquility and serenity even under the most challenging circumstances? Why else would Poseidon request the coral to create castles from the merfolk to dwell within and learn from? A living building, talking about castles. A wisdom temple that was truly alive. In your Greek mythology, it is said that the coral was formed from the blood falling from Medusa's severed head. And this is reflected in the Greek name for red coral, Georgia. So it holds her blood, the energy of the most ancient ones, after they have seemed to pass. Whoa, this is a long one. Your sailors learned from us that preserving the coral could ease the stormy seas, and then we shared the coral's protective powers could help safeguard the children and a fertile world. But you misunderstood. You took the coral. They give to you so often as they wash up on the shore. I have a piece of coral up there somewhere, to believe it or not. But you begin to take it, and then you polluted the waters. Now her life is threatened. Please, although you hunger for her beauty, do not harvest coral. The oceans need her libraries, her temples, her castles of wisdom. But please do know where your coral is coming from. The very best piece of all is a small piece, washed upon the shore for you. It will carry such strong energy, and it is even more precious because the sea offered it to you. It is said by some the mermaid shares some precious corals with seamen they love to protect and bless them against sea storms and drownings. However, today it is no longer we mermaids choosing. Human farmers have depleted the red coral of the Mediterranean to dangerously low levels. If you do have a piece of this soon-to-be endangered item, please treasure it, respect it, and do something to give back to the coral beings who are now protecting you with their beautiful, strong moonblood energy. It can banish nightmares and bring us through an emotional crisis by guiding us to calmer shores and clearing muddy waters. We have recommended coral for people with bone issues. Coral has an incredibly high level of calcium, and some forms are very hard and strong. It also can increase the health of your bone marrow, and it's boon to women of all ages. I don't know what BOON means. Every year, coral smugglers take thousands of dollars worth of coral of this precious substance from land to land and sell the bones of the sea mother, without which she cannot live. If you do purchase coral, please know the source of the coral you are using, and be sure to give back to the coral reefs in some form. The mother needs her coral to live. They are often called the canaries of the ocean, as any ill health in coral comes years before ill health to all the reef species. So what they're saying there is that coral is very precious. Divination. Coral is a magical talisman to enhance beauty and to ensure protection, has long been used. Tune into the coral and see which color comes to you to know what messages these precious tiny creatures are communicating to you. Each coral family has particular quality. Each region has an energetic signature that is unique. So tune into your coral, read the list below, and then simply hold your coral in your receiving hand. Red coral prevents bleeding, is wonderful for the menstrual cycle, and for women who are going to their Crohn's years, menopause. Red coral also helps wounds and makes people strong. Blue coral can prevent illness and disease developing, restores balance to the body, soul, emotion, and spirit. Golden coral. Banish this beautiful, rare coral brings abundance and great fortune. Black coral banishes negative energies from your body, your bones in particular. Black coral can assist in banishing disease and aiding people with osteoporosis. Angel skin coral. The beautiful soft pink coral can be worked with to prevent and to ease skin conditions as psoriasis, eczema, and sensitive skin and eyes. It also helps with sinus issues, acne, and increases and stabilizes liver function. White coral, pure rebirth, a time of transformation, allowing yourself to change, develop once again, love that is unconditional and kind. White coral can also be used to program and store energies. So it's saying that you can there's different kinds of coral out there, and it's saying if you have coral or you find a piece of coral, find out what it is, what kind it is, and research it. It could help you health-wise. And it's helping you again. There goes another card for you and your health, Captain, and what you go through daily. No, it's not saying that. It's saying if it was red for a woman or if a woman has it. I'm not sure which one mine is. I'm not sure. I got to look. It's up there with some of the few shells I have. So it's just telling you if you find coral and stuff, it could help you with some of your health issues. Like if you buy a piece, research it, know where it's from, what kind it is. And you can always go back to this video, and come to this part, Captain. And if you have a piece of coral, you can read the part, you can listen to that part and know what each one's for. All right, Betty. Hi, citizen. Yes, but there's a long list, honey. But if you're going to stick around. And Princess. And Kitty. Got you guys. You got to stick around, though. If you leave and I call your name and you leave and you left, you go to the bottom of the list. Because these things are long reading. Betty, it's your turn, sweetheart. And then Kathy, Timothy, are you still here, sweetie? Coffee, I have you, honey. You got to stick around, sweetie. Yeah, after Will, I'm going to take a break. And then I'll finish because this is a long list. I'm going to do Betty. Hi, Kevin. Why ain't you blue? Kevin, tell your other half the link that she sent me in Hangouts for her aunt to help with her aunt's funeral, it didn't work. I tried to drop it in chat the other night and people were saying it wasn't working. Wolfie's his other half. But let her know it didn't work. Hi, Grammy. No, I didn't, sweetheart. I'm looking. Hold on a minute, guys. I'm looking for... That's good. I'm glad you feel a little better tonight, honey. Katrina, I'm glad you feel a little better tonight. You can always call on Astro. You know that, right? He'll get rid of that thing. Hello, everyone. I didn't say hi to. But Kevin, yeah, just let your other half know that link that she sent me, the GoFundMe link, didn't work. That's why I dropped it in chat the other night, and I got a lot of people saying it wasn't working. So I don't know what happened there. Yes, you can, DPG. That's good, Katrina. But you know what? If he does starting bothering you and harassing you, you know you can call. Or you can call any of us that might be able to help you. I'm waiting, Betty. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting on the cards. Let them tell me. I don't want the whole deck, though. No, they just almost threw me the whole deck of cards. And it's like, no, I don't want to read the whole deck. All right. Divination. Divination, Betty. Prophecy, fate, destiny, future fortune. Okay. Here you go, Betty. The mermaids, surrounded as they are by the mirror of the ocean, the living reflection of the past, present, and future, are among the greatest of seers. Water has demonstrated in the experience by Dr. Emoto, holds and carries the vibrations of all that has gone and can hold all that will be. Water is healing and holds solutions that help us flow to a better place. There is no ending that the water can show us, only the myriad possibilities. Water in some places is already holding the vibrational possibilities of the future. And we mermaids have been gifted the ability to read these and train daughter after daughter in the art of seership, oracling, and oceanmancy. They have kept this truth about their ability silent for many thousands of years, as they are already coveted for their beauty, harvested for their sexuality, controlled in so many ways. If so many came to know of their talents of prophecy, who could resist the lure to keep one captive and demand to know their fate and what to do or how to overcome their enemies? But to you, the mermaids have come via this card. They say to you, To have gift, you too have the gift of seeing the possibilities, of knowing and feeling out the fate. They know that as a fellow mer-being, one has been born of the great sea mother. You too can work with the gift of seeing in many directions at once. It is as if you can stare into water, see ripples of what could be. The mermaids are oracles, sibyls of the sea. You too have the power to connect with the divine. And this power can be activated as you teach yourself the wisdom of the sea. There must be discipline and purpose to your movement. Instruction is coming, and they will deliver it through dreams and visions. There will be signs and there will be omens, and the symbols will come to you. You will dream, and while these dreams may be cryptic or visions may seem to be unrelated to what is currently taking place, the universe and the ocean of consciousness and possibilities is calling to you to listen and to hear and read the signs. Become aware, hear them whisper on the shoreline of consciousness. Learn to read an oracle, like this one. Work with spreads for focus and discipline. Conduct readings for friends. You have a gift. It is time to train, then to exercise it with responsibility and beauty. So you have a gift of you. It's saying that you have a gift of seeing. You have the gift of seeing what others don't see. Hi, Wolfie. So there you go, Betty. Hi, Wolfie. Hi, honey. Why don't you have a freaking... That's weird. You have a gift, Betty. It's telling you have a gift. Learn it. Use it for good. Use it for good. It's telling you have a gift. Kathy, are you still here? Yes, it's one of my new decks that the seamstress sent me. You know, when she sent me 2 decks, when the seamstress sent me 2 decks. Yeah. She sent me this one and the Angels and Ancestors. But my Christmas deck won't be here till December. The one I'm getting from my sister. Is Kathy still here? Okay. Yeah, she's here. But after Will, I'm going to take a break, at least for a cigarette, or at least part of a cigarette, because this is going to wear me out. This is going to wear me out. But that's all right. I'll sleep good. Hi, Chills. Are you okay? We haven't heard from you. Somebody was asking about you last night. Everybody's saying break time. Let me do Kathy and then I'll take a break. I don't think Timothy's in here. Let me do Kathy and Will. I don't think Timothy's still here. That's what we thought. We haven't heard from you for a while. Okay, Timothy. Let me do Kathy, Timothy, and Will, and then I'll take a break. Kathy, yearning. This is your card, Kathy. Longing for someone, undesired separation, and pining. Okay. Wow, that's a long one. So often we have yearned for so many people, places, and things, experiences that are not to be ours. To be mermaid is to dive in, to immerse, to swim deeply, and not to not understand what it must be to be so indifferent to life. So yes, as with the little mermaid of your stories, there have been foolish things done, exchanges made, and pain endured when we have fallen in love with life or a place that we cannot truly experience in our current form. To be mermaid is to feel without the judgment and logic you so often apply. We are of waterborn, and in water, in the psyche, in emotions, and in love, with feelings, every aspect of our potential. And sometimes that has brought us pain. And sometimes we know this pining and longing can kill us, and you too. Which is why we come to you now. We know you too are feeling this pain, this yearning that is kind of stretching of the soul till it feels it might break free from you and go in search of what you desire. But we are here to tell you that the feeling you are experiencing will pass, that you can expect a breakthrough where your capacity to feel and to love and to heal and to adore is growing stronger and stronger. And as you feel this, it is possible you may wonder about your connection to reality and to what you call sanity. Yearning is deep, is painful, is what takes place when two souls who have deeply immersed their energy and their fates and their destinies are separated and do not know when they will be together again. It is natural. Creatures of the sea and of the forest do this, and so do you. The pain will pass, and if it is destiny that your yearning will bring you close again, it will be so. We know this feeling, we comfort you. Know its beauty and know it not and know it or know it not at all. Yeah. Yearning for someone you may not even met, yearning and pining for someone who you love and for the moment are separated from. You may be feeling a great gulf or distance open up between you and someone you love. This may be a physical distance or a distance due to beliefs and lifestyles. Yearning for a connection and a closeness that seems to be evading you at the moment. A longing for the one you love to be by your side. Not being able to bear another day of separation. Making choices that will enable you to be together. Feeling that destiny and fate of entwining your emotions and psyche with those of another soul. And that it is inevitable that you will be together. A feeling of meant to be. But until that can be so, a feeling of being star-crossed. Circumstances can be changed if both beings are willing. Longing to be with someone even beyond this lifetime and feeling discontented until it is so. So it's telling you if you are distant, if you are away from somebody or somebody is away from you, it is telling you that don't worry if he is to come back. If he comes back, it is so. If he doesn't come back or that person doesn't come back, it wasn't meant to be. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Timothy? Hi, gamer. Who left? Kathy? Kathy left? That was a whole bunch of cards. I'm not reading that many cards. Sorry. You're welcome, honey. Who is hiding who? What did Pyro say? Or Free Fire? Oh, he's speaking Spanish. Oh, he's cussing in Spanish. I don't know Spanish, so. Yeah, if you don't understand Spanish, somebody translate, please. Okay, that's fine. Hi, Wolfie. Hi, sis. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay, citizen. You're okay. Hi, Bridgie. You're okay, citizen. It's okay. You know, I love my family. Sorry about that. I did not catch it. When I'm reading, that's why I have the mods I have. But if somebody comes in speaking Spanish, at least translate it in the chat so people don't get confused. If he's cussing, he's cussing. I don't care. But citizen, it's okay. I have no idea, citizen. I have no idea, sweetheart. I took Spanish in high school, but I don't remember it. I know a couple of cuss words, but I don't know how to spell them. Bassamagoo. I think that's how you say it. Timothy and Will, and then I got to take a break. I know you guys have been waiting, but be patient. Don't leave. Be patient. You all will get your reading tonight. If I have to stay later than normal, you will get your reading tonight. It's all right. Back to normal. Let's get on with I'm getting a whole deck falling. All right. Endurance. Timothy. Endurance. Keep going. All right, Timothy. When a long journey begins and when a quest is undertaken, be it pilgrimage or an ambition or a desire or a dream that you wish to create in this earth world you live within, human one, there is the excitement of the beginning. The unknown still lies before you. And it is a thrill every moment to take another step forward. But at some stage, just as we tire, you tire. The terrain can become unfamiliar, issues arise, challenges greet you. And at this point, too many of you feel this must not be meant for you. Where you have told yourself that it is truly meant to be. It will be simple, it will flow, and it will be, well, easy. We are here to share that for all creatures and in both the seen and unseen worlds, there are parts of the great journey that require our stigma, our courage, and our endurance, our ability to commit and stay with the task and dream and promise until we have made it. Don't enter this into agreements lightly. Enter into them, if at all, wholeheartedly. And be prepared to develop your strength and tenacity, your courage and your honor along the way. Without what you describe as challenge, there will be no growth. If you work through and into and with the challenges, you will emerge stronger and more able to realize the next dream. Flee at the sign of difficulty, and you will be what we call a shore hugger, one who never goes deep, who only gives to the places they know. There may be nothing wrong with this, but if this card has come to you, you have sent out the request to the great ocean mother to go on this great journey, to take on a mission. And the time has come for you to build up your endurance, commit, practice, and train. We do, although most of you will only hear tales of our beauty and vanity. How else do we live so well within the great power of the ocean? The answer for us and for you is that we develop our power and we endure. When others would give up and turn away, we are stronger than that, and so are you. Like these mermaids, you are reaching an important stage of your journey, and it is essential that you continue. There will be times when you feel you have had enough and you wish to suddenly stop moving, to sink rather than swim. But the mermaids are here to ask you to continue to swim, tired though you may be, full of doubt though you may be. The second part of your strength is readying itself and will come through. Just as the point you are ready to give up, keep going. You are strong and you will go so much further than you currently believe you can. This is not the time to run back or to allow the waters to take you. This is time to continue the journey you committed to, because you are being tested and you can pass this test. But you must keep going, eyes forward, intention focused, purpose clear. Recommit and keep going. So, I know the situation you're in right now. Don't give up. You'll make it through this. And whatever your dream is, commit to it. All right, no drama. Who is arguing? Do I have to time out some people? Even though you're mods? That's good. And I hope you get to feeling better, and I hope everything comes out. I hope they can stop the bleeding, Timothy. You are in my prayers. You are in my prayers, Timothy. Stop arguing or I stop reading. Stop fighting in my chat or I stop reading. All right. It stops now. I don't care who's arguing. Stop it now. Both of you. Stop acting like children. No, you won't be banned. You'll be timed out. Stop acting like children. You're good, Benny. Hi, Benny. How you doing, sweetheart? You're all grown-ups here, except for Kevin. You're all grown-ups. Act like grown-ups. You both are good. Act your age, please. You're grown-up, not children. Stop it. All right, Will. I'm going to do you, and then I got to take a cigarette break, guys. Then after Will is Diary. And I know Boomer's probably not here. Haunted's probably not here. But after Will, I'm going to take a break, Diary. Okay, Haunted, you're still here? I don't think Boomer's here, though. I think he left. All right, Will, your card just flew on the floor. Freedom. Will, freedom. Independence, self-determination. Sometimes in life, we identify and define ourselves by the groups and organizations we belong to. Somehow along the way, our unique energy can be muffled. With this card, we mermaids are asking you to consider who you are. When you are not a member of a family or a relationship or an organization, it is time to be self-determined. Rather than considering the needs of the group, which is noble and wonderful, oh, it is so good. We are asking you to be independent, to have at last your own source of money. Just a small account will do, where you place money for your dreams, to have a sense of who you are, whether in or out, or in or without a loving relationship, whether you have a loving relationship or not. To know who you are and what it is you love and like and wish for and dream of and desire for the world, apart from the desires of the family or group, because the group mind has at this time dominated. However, gently, your own independence and self-determination. So take time, detach from the group, watch, observe, but go within and feel, and begin to take note what it is you wish for, and begin to contribute to those dreams to the group. Too long have you kept silent about your needs, desires, placing others before your own? With this card comes to you, we mermaids are saying it is your turn. But first, you must get to know yourself, your true self, all over again. Hang on a minute. With her independence and fleeting attachments, the mermaid shows us how to maintain who we are within intimate physical relationships. Her unabashed beauty and sexuality and her unself-conscious allure shows us that we are desirable and powerful simply for being alive. If we feel an affinity only with the mermaids who give up herself in order to be joined with a lover, we should sincerely examine just how much of ourselves we can change when we are with a partner. This mermaid syndrome can extend to women or men who change their appearance, manners, interests, religions to be with a lover. The mermaid's presence in our lives requires that we become closer to who we truly are and honor our own truths instead of adopting and adapting to another's, sacrificing who we are in order to be with another who may not require that we change at all. Short fry. Mwah! Thank you, sweetheart. I'm taking a cigarette break, guys. I need a cigarette. Love you, sis. Mwah, mwah. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that, sweetheart. But Diary, you're next. Will, that was your card, honey. Yes. Lisa. I'm sorry to hear that, sweetheart. Many prayers, sweetie. Many prayers. I just lost a kitty tonight, so I lost one of my babies tonight. One of my fur babies. One of my fur babies. Sit down. Sit. But I will shuffle the cards, and Diary, I will pull your card. Then I will read it after I finish my cigarette. All right, Bridget. Got a list, though, so stick around. I've got a list. That was only half of it. Yes, my for those that don't know, I lost my white Persian tonight. She passed in her sleep. Good night, Will. I hope that hit where you needed it to hit, honey. I'm hoping that helped you, hon. I don't know what was wrong with it. It was the Persian that I got last week that was given to me because they couldn't take it with them. Well, I tell you what, when I got her, they did not take care of her. They did not take care of her. I combed her for an hour or so, combing matted hair out of her. Combing matted hair out of her. Last night I gave her a bath, and I only use Dawn when I give them a bath. I don't use all that store-bought crap. Because I've heard too many horror stories about some of it. But yeah. I was on Cav 7's panel. My husband comes in and says, Lily's not breathing. I go in there and she's stiff as a board. Because he was in the living room. He was paying no mind to the kitty because she sleeps on our bed. But she was at the foot of our bed on the floor. So she must have jumped off and laid down and passed. But yeah. Or maybe, I don't know, because he didn't say whether she was on the bed or not. But usually since we've had her, she's been sleeping with us, between us. You know. But yeah. My little white Persian Siamese kitty passed away. Like I said, the people that had her didn't care about her. They did not. I think she was. And they didn't tell me. They did not tell me a single thing about her illnesses. They didn't tell me anything. They just told me, oh, we can't take these with us because we're moving into a place that can't have animals. Okay. Why have animals if you're going to move out of here and move into a place that can't have them? Because there are places around here that don't allow animals. I don't comprehend people. I really don't. But that's what I think, Bridget. She might have been sick. But this afternoon, Bridget, she was normal. She was being her normal self today. She was acting normal today. Normal for her, you know. But she did come with two others, but they're miniature Persians. They're not like her. They're orange. They're orange. Hi, Ray. Yes, that's the best way to go in your sleep. She didn't suffer. That's a good thing. She didn't suffer. She didn't suffer. No, I heard one of the kittens. I just heard one of the kittens. They're out in the living room. Yeah, that's true, Haunted. That's true. Yeah, my white Persian. Remember the white Persian I showed you last night? I gave her a bath last night in warm water with Dawn. I made sure she was dried off completely. I sat there and I brushed her out. I was still pulling mats of hair out of her. And all my cats have soft hair because I sit and brush them. During the day, I'll sit and brush the long-haired ones and the short-haired ones. And some of them don't like to be brushed. They kind of run away from me. Some of them don't like to be brushed at all, and they run away from me. She might have. Like I said, Coffee, I've only had her 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks. Because like I said, she was given to me. I haven't even had her 2 weeks. Oh, that's cool. I appreciate that. Whose spirit? Do you want a reading, Kevin? Oh, I forgot to tell Wolfie. Is Wolfie still here? Hey, Haunted Jim. Hello, sweetheart. She's doing good. She's doing good. I still feel her over here. I still feel her over here. It's colder over here than it is over here by the air conditioner. Short fry. Check that out. Oh, got a cat laying in front of it. Move, Wookie. Move, Wookie. Check that out. Wookie, you can sit back in front of it. Go ahead. That's Wookie. That's one of the ones I'm cat sitting. That's Wookie. Like Chewbacca, Wookie. My husband did. My husband carved it. He did that this afternoon. He carved it this afternoon. All right, diary. Diary. Hold on. Why are these cards backwards? Hang on. Half these cards are backwards. Why are these cards backwards? All right. I got to turn these cards around the right way. There. Yeah, my husband did that. And these cards can be reversed, which is still a good reading. No, some of them are turned backwards. I'm just setting them straight. But some of them are turned the wrong way. Good, Katrina. Just tell him to throw him over the fence. That's my saying to him, to Astro. Sick him and throw him over the fence. All right there, diary. I hope you're still here, sweetheart, because this is yours, sweetie. And I'm only picking up one card. Let's see. That was the first card that fell, so. Diary, are you here, honey? Wolfie, that link you gave me the other day, I put it in chat the other night, and some people said they clicked on it and said it wasn't working. Beauty, diary. Beauty. Grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. That was the first card that fell. That's the first card in the deck. Oh, crap. Long one. Beauty, the sensing of something deeply harmonious and pleasing to the eye, to the soul, is a form of great divinity. Beauty, in some ways, can be considered to be artifice, something that can be approximated, conjured through makeup, hairstyles, behaviors, other forms of camouflage and cover. But true beauty, true deep beauty, such as the kind the mermaids know and see, is the kind that emanates out from a soul that knows itself. Beauty is not an illusion, but an emanation from the soul that shines out. And to wish to be beautiful, to wish to have this said of oneself, is simply the yearning for the soul's perfections to be acknowledged. Humans are also at present very narrow in their definitions of beauty. For though there is also beauty in our aged ones, in their white hair and tired eyes, there is beauty in ammetry of injuries and the regularities of form that befall so many. If this card has come to you, it is time for you to understand that your own beauty must be acknowledged and tended to, not with the unseeing eyes of culture that wishes to sell you to the fear that your form is imperfect, and to make a culture of neurotics who fear being rejected for their lack of youth and shiny hair. This beauty is deeper. It is to shine. It is to enhance and become your own true self. It is to be as healthy and as well as you can be at this moment. It is to speak not only words that may be true, but words which are kind and graceful, nourishing the souls of others, supportive of their potential and their own beauty. Beauty cannot be separated from appearance, but the way in which you regard yourself will immediately impact upon those who you regard. If you do not regard yourself with eyes that can see your own beauty, that beauty may well go unseen by so many others. Even our young and undeniably flirtatious ones are often unable to see their own form as beautiful. Always, we teach them to find fault and then spend their energy fixing themselves, when all the while was a far greater task for them. If you have received this card, make every act of self-regard in one in which you can see your beauty. Undertake your beauty rituals with intent and great import and care. Waken the beauty that has longed to shine out from you. The tools we mermaids have gifted with are also our gifts to you. Our comb represents the precious and sacred nature of caring for your physical self and acknowledging that your bodies deserve time and reverence. There is a ritualistic element to all beauty routines that can be lifted out of the mundane and commercial world into the sacred making of your body an honored temple which you love and respect and demonstrate gratitude for. By honoring your body, you honor your most deeply, your soul, and the spark of life. Divination. It's time to tell yourself of your beauty. It is time to care for your beauty, to undertake rituals for the skin and the hair and the teeth, but ones which enhance your own unique self. It is time to use pure natural products. It is time to create of your form that which you feel to be pure expression of your own self. For within that self lies the beauty of you. So it's telling you that you don't need makeup to be beautiful. Look within yourself. You are beautiful. Diary. And yes, Wolfie, if you stick around, I will give you and Kevin a card. But you got to stick around. It's been raining here all day. Yes, it's the same demon. Okay, Kitty. I got you on the list, honey. Oh, I've had that card before tonight. Okay, who's next? Boomer's not here. So I'll put reflections next to his name. Because he's not here. Okay. Haunted, you're next. Because Boomer's not here. Oh, man. I have a cat that's deaf, Haunted. Yeah. I have a cat that's deaf, Haunted. I have a pure white cat, one green eye, one blue eye, that's deaf. I know I haven't been reading, and I'm sorry. I feel bad when I don't read text. I feel bad when I can't read the chat, and I'm so sorry, guys. Please don't be mad at me if I miss your comments. That's why I need somebody sitting here with me. They can read my comments while I'm doing the cards. I got her on the list, honey. I got her on the list, sweetheart. Yeah, it is how cats can adjust to their disability. It is wild how they can adjust to their disability. But when she meows, Haunted, you can hear her through the whole house. When she's got an attitude, because she's got an attitude too. She's a sweet cat, but she got an attitude. She screams, you can hear her through the whole house when she meows. Because she can't hear herself. You're welcome, diary. That's good. I'm glad. Thank you, Astro. I got her on the list, honey. I don't know if I'm not sure. Please don't be mad at me. But Haunted, I don't know if you're male or female. So if you are a female, it might mean to your masculine side, because this is the card that came out. Honor the masculine. That's the card that came out. So please forgive me, Haunted. I don't ask. I don't ask. I don't ask. If they want to tell me if they're male or female, that's up to them. I don't ask. I ask your name. That's all I ask. One of the cats. 10. All right. Right to the page, too. It says, respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. For many of the men of this world, there is a sense of confusion, shame, uncertainty about who they are meant to be. If they are masculine, powerful, dominant, or assertive, they run the risk of being seen and experienced as controlling and cruel. Many men feel that their sense of vulnerability and their emotional self has to be buried within an active self who fixes, who knows what to do, who satisfies, and who makes sure all is well. The idea of masculinity has been corrupted and overtaken culturally, just as the concept of femininity has been hurt too. And we have many wounded heroes, wounded goddesses, wounded gods in our world. This does none of us, male, female, heterosexual, every sexuality, homosexual, any good at all. It is necessary for us all to reclaim the sacred aspects of masculinity, to recreate and encourage a healthy masculinity that is unique and encouraged, supported and listened to. We have so many stereotypes about how men must behave, and men are suffering, perhaps in some ways even more so than women, as they have been so disconnected from their true selves. When this card comes to you, if you are a man, it is time to understand, embrace, and truly honor the expression of your masculinity. Think back to your childhood and youth before you were told who you are, what it is to be a man by your culture, by your family, through your schooling and relationships. Who are you? Consider the possibility that your own masculinity has been constructed to protect you. Perhaps some aspects of what you have been taught have created sadness, shame, and may even assured you missed out on a full and authentic experience as a man so far. Men are sensitive, men are sacred, men are gods, and the powerful insight of the merfolk can show you how to go deeply into the way. So we wonder why you sometimes let people steal from you and claim it to be a sacrifice. In your tale about us, the Little Mermaid, it is said that she chooses to give up her voice and her ability to swim, and even walks with great pain just to have the love of a human man. This is a sacrifice, but she gave up what is sacred, herself, and in the end is neither mermaid or woman, not loved or with kin. She is alone as sea foam. So when you choose to sacrifice something, ask what it is for. Is it sacred? Do you want someone to do something in return? Or is it because there is an outcome that is better, truly better than the perceived loss? Be wise in your sacrifices. Make them and choose them. Else it is nothing but manipulation and robbery. There you go, hon. Hi, Miggy. Hi, sweetheart. All right, seamstress, are you here, honey? You're very welcome, Haunted. You're very welcome. Miggy, a seamstress, it's your turn, sweetheart. And then after the seamstress is Karen, Vicky, and Dawn. I don't know if Dawn's still here either. Come on. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I'll do my darndest. Conchomancy. It's like a conch shell. Conchomancy. Seashell divination. Wisdom of shells. $32. Has to do with shells. You are being asked to begin to understand the art of reading seashells. An ancient art, simple, pure, powerful. Seashell divination has long secretive history, and shells such as the beautiful cowries were also used in fertile magic. They have been found in the burial mounds of the ancient people of Germany, Wolstar, and the Orkney Islands, and in ancient China. The divine emperors were buried with 9 cowries in their mouths, currency with which to trade in the afterlife. We know the humans have been working with shell energy in a sacred way for at least 50,000 years. And every shell has its history. Every shell has its energy. Every shell has its message. If you receive this card, you are being asked to connect with more with not only learning the meanings and messages of the cow, it's spelled as Cowrie, which is fertility, the conch shell, you know what a conch shell looks like, calling to your ancestors, the scallop, Aphrodite, and so many other creatures' beautiful homes. But to protect them and become a sea creature guardian, reading and working with shells can help us connect directly to the mer energies, the sea healing, and the oceanic beings and help us remember our deep love for the oceans. Just as crystals hold energies and messages for us, so too do these beautiful living homes and structures of the sea creatures. Each creature resonates with a particular energy, and by connecting with the shell, holding it, feeling its qualities, and understanding its connections, we can begin to heal a part of ourselves. And while we are all perfect and unique expressions of God and goddesses, of nature herself, we are also beautiful works in progress. Messages and healing from the natural world are empowering, freely available to us. Take a walk by the shoreline, do a cleanup of plastic or human debris you find. And once this offering is made, take another walk, this time with the intent to receive a message from the Sea Mother and the mermaids via a shell. Hold it and see what it has to say to you. And you may wish to return it to the shore with thanks for its energy, blessings, a message instead of claiming it. You do not need to possess everything. So it's telling you that, like crystals, shells have messages and qualities. I never knew that. Oh, you mean Wookiee? What do you mean, Chilled Fox? What do you mean? So there you go, seamstress. I don't know if that resonated anywhere with you, or it's telling you that, like crystals, shells have energy and meaning. Just be nice to each other in the chat. If you see trouble, if it is something negative, somebody causing havoc, somebody coming in and saying something that shouldn't be said, I don't know, Manwich. Karen, are you still here, sweetie? You don't need to own all your mom's stuff. Yeah, I've got one right here too. Shit fire. So I guess Karen's not here. Vicky, are you still here, sweetie? I don't think Karen's here. No, it's just the light. It could be the little girl that's here. It could be her. And I'm not talking about Cherry either. All right, Dawn, you're after Vicky, honey. I got Karen circled, so I know she didn't get a card. Get rid of him. Bye-bye. I am not a support channel. I am not a sub for sub channel. Bye-bye. Ooh, we had barbecue chicken and baked potatoes tonight. We had barbecue chicken and baked potato tonight. All right, Vicky, I got your card, sweetie. Sanctuary. Vicky, sanctuary. No, the light's just shining on the card. Something just touched my leg. Yes, my husband is a good cook. Privacy, inviolate personal space, respected boundaries, and taboos. The mirror world has many beings, and one of our most secretive, elusive are the powerful Melusianas, Melusinas. The mother of all Musulanas is a twin-tailed mirror being, part woman, part dragon, part mer, part fae. And she is here to remind you that there are times when you need to declare to the world, this is my time, and this is my space. For you, much time has been given to others, to caring for them, to looking over them, to watching for them, to loving them, bandaging them, soothing them, satisfying them, feeding them, and now it is your time. In the legend of Melusa and Melusine, him and her, it is said that this great queen would have each seventh day and night for her own self, and within her sanctuary is the solitude of a deep and glittering bath. She would turn into her true self, utterly unobserved and utterly free. In the legend, Melusa's husband comes so curious, he violates his promise to her and invades her sanctuary. Not only this, he is horrified at who she is when alone. Melusa's message to you is that you have the right to inviolate time out, time alone, during which you can be free to look, be, sound, dream, and swim as you wish. True freedom within a relationship happens when each other's person's boundaries are respected. When each person supports times for solitude and recognizes the freedom that comes with trust. It has come time now for your partner to support your space, your privacy, your alone time, and your need for this time to be however you choose it to be. It is time for no one to invade or pry out of fear their exclusive rights to you are being diminished or betrayed. It is time for your relationship to step up a level into greatness where the independence of each, the part of you that belongs to you alone, is nurtured, respected, applauded, and loved. But ultimately, left to you, that is Harley. Determine, well, will you ask for this? Will you take this time it is given to you? And will you declare these boundaries to be sacred? In many cultures, men and women, individuals, and genders have sacred space that is theirs alone. And it is a great taboo for others to enter into that space. This is your time, and may this taboo, this sacred space you set, be held in awe and reverence by all who claim to love you. By doing so, they will show that they do indeed love the entirety, the multitudes of you, and support and uphold your freedom to be yourself. Cramped quarters, shared bathrooms, little privacy. Someone is not respecting you while your most private moments. Your boundaries must be studied, redrawn, and then patrolled by you. Personal space feels either disrespected or as though it is diminishing. It is time for some space to be off limits to others and only be available to you at certain times. This respect will benefit everyone. Reference for your personal space will flow through the respect from their own needs, Therefore, balance and mutual harmony can be achieved and maintained, creating a flourishing, healthy relationship. So, in other words, you need some alone time. You need some time to yourself. You take care of your dad so much, Vicky. And I know you love and care for your dad very much, but you need some time to you. It's saying you need some time to you, Vicky. That's what it's telling you. So it knows. Cards know. Dawn, are you still here, sweetie? I am going to smoke a cigarette while I'm reading cards because I need a cig. All right, this card's for you, honey. Is Nicole still here? Is Nicole still here? I know she's not here. She's not here. Or he's not here. She's not here. All right, I don't think Nicole's here either. You have to wait your turn, Manwich. You have to wait your turn. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'll get done with this list, and I still got another list on the back. So it's going to be a while. Driving your dogs nuts. No, I didn't, honey. Hold on. James, are you here? My brother. If he's got a wrench, it's the real James. James, are you still here? The mod god, are you still here? All right, thank you, honey. No, but I know, Carla, if you're watching, Wolfie and Kevin, I've known for a long time, Carla. And they should have had wrenches to begin with. I don't know why they didn't have wrenches. James, are you okay, honey? No, he's right there. People are worried about you, brother. All right, Kevin. Well, I've got Wolfie on the list, and I got you on the list, Kevin, so stick around. James, are you okay? Talk to me, brother. Yeah, I've known Wolfie and Kevin for a long time. Okay, because there's people that are worried about you. Because you're not acting like the James they know. That's why. They're just worried about you, brother. Yeah, everything. I mean, we're just worried about you, brother. No, we're not fighting. We're not fighting. I'm just asking James if he's okay. We're just asking James. I'm asking James if he's okay. Hang on. I've got your card, Dawn. Give me a second. I don't know who that was. Mm. No, I was talking to James, honey. Um, Dawn, time out. Awareness, confirmation, solitude, time alone. Another time alone card. Just guys, keep an eye on the chat. Keep an eye on the chat. Okay, here you go, Don. In the world of Mer, every soul has time to observe, to think, to be, to ponder the way to live consciously and thoughtfully, yet without lies and manipulation. Yes, there is joy and delight and grace and play. However, we are intensely social creatures, and at times we must be alone, or we risk losing ourselves and seeing of ourselves only in relationship to others. You are now at this stage. What others think, how they see you, the workplace, community, your family all have influenced you in many ways. But now it is time to see who you are. Please take time to get to know who you are when there is nothing between you and your soul, mind, body, and spirit. There is so much to think about in this new world. How is it one can live with physicality? What is the sensuous world? How can it be lived with and learned from? How can we stop thinking and separating all? How do we integrate? How do we reward those who have assisted us? What is appropriate for the boundary the earth has offered us? Have some time alone and wonder. With this card comes forth to be with you for a time. When this card comes forth to be with you for a time, it is your time to consider what you truly think, feel, believe, and know by having some alone time. Without humans, specifically, as you can never be truly alone. The experience of your life has already given you deep wisdom. It is time to strip away sophistications and contradictions and go right down to the heart and marrow of what it is you have learned in this lifetime so far. And that will be found in the deep quiet of the shoreline and on no human shore. It can be a great time for you to become quieter, more of a listener to your own thoughts, to observe how to react, what you respond to, and discover how to proclaim your individual soul amongst all that is. If we understand that we are cared for, that we are loved, that we are children of this planet and of the stars, the need for fighting to ensure our survival may no longer take place. We each have a responsibility to the other, yet we must maintain our own sovereignty. It's a long word. Sovereignty. I don't know how to pronounce that. But that's yours, Don. Oh, it's not done yet. By taking time out, you give back to yourself your own voice and vision, and can begin to develop understanding and compassion for the various voices that we have given home to. Yet that may not belong to us. Perhaps exploring, conducting a ritual to celebrate your alone time. You could try doing what you normally do, not do. Take time out from your work, for example. You could make a pact with yourself to not speak for 24 hours from sunset to sunset. You must watch the sun rise and fall, walk the shoreline, and let no words pass your lips. You may observe, but not write. You must clear and listen. You must clear and listen once again. You will have thoughts. You must be in nature. You must be reborn. You must have solitude, and you must contemplate. Which it is telling you to have some alone time there. It's telling you, Dawn, to have some alone time. And I don't think Nicole or Jamia is here. I don't think Jamia or Nicole's here. Mittens, are you here? Jamia, Nicole, or Mittens, are you here? Nell, are you still here? Don't leave, Wolfie. You still got your card coming up. It's going to be a few more, but you're coming up. Ah, that's cool, Mel. I know you're here, Bridget. I got you, Bridget. I got you. Mittens isn't here. Jamaya ain't here. All right. So, Mel, you're next because those three aren't here. So, you're next, Mel. Mary. Is there a Mary here? Oh, I hate heartburn. Yeah, Mary. I got you, Mel. I'm doing your card right now, honey. Okay, Mittens is here. I'm going to do Mel's card since I'm shuffling for Mel, Mittens, and then I'll do your card. Ah, whole deck went flying. I mean, the whole deck went flying. Just about the whole deck. All right. Ah, freedom. That's the first card that flew, and it landed. It landed over there. The rest landed over here. Freedom. Independence, self-determination. Sometimes in life, we identify and define ourselves by the groups or organizations we belong to. Somewhere along the way, our unique energy can be muffled. With this card, we mermaids are asking you to consider who you are when you are not a member of a family, relationship, or organization. Be self-determined rather than considering the needs of the group, which is noble and wonderful. Oh, it is so good. We are asking you to be independent, to have at last your own source of money. Just a small account will do, where you place money for your dreams, to have a sense of who you are, whether in or out of a loving relationship, to know who you are and what it is you love and like and wish for and dream for and desire for the world, apart from the desires of the family and group, because the group mind has at this time dominated. However, gently, your own independence and self-determination. So take time, detach from the group, watch, observe, but go within and feel, and begin to know what it is you wish for. Being to contribute to those dreams to the group. In other words, talk about it. Too long have you kept silent about your needs and desires, placing others before yours. When this card comes to you, we mermaids are saying it's your turn. Be first, you must know to get to know yourself, your true self, all over again. With her independence and fleeting attachments, the mermaid shows us how to maintain who we are within intimate physical relationships. Her unabashed beauty and sexuality and her unself-conscious allure shows us that we are desirable and powerful simply for being alive. If we feel an empathy only with the mermaid who gives herself in order to be joined with a lover, we should sincerely examine just how much of ourselves we can change when we are with a partner. This mermaid syndrome can extend to men or women to change their appearance, manners, interests, or religions to be with a lover. The mermaid's presence in our lives requires that we become closer to who we truly are and honor our own truths instead of adopting and adapting to another's, sacrificing who we are in order to be with another who may not require that we change at all. All right, Mittens. There you go, Mel. There you go, Mel. Hi, Zach. All right, Mittens, I'm going to do yours. I'm going to be exhausted by the time this is over. That's okay. I get a good night's sleep that way. I'm doing good. I'm still in shock. I'm still in shock of losing my baby, but I'm good. Mittens, sacrifice. Mittens, this is yours. Sacrifice. There are those worth making. There are those that will destroy you. Sacrifice for Mittens. All right. This is for Mittens. We know that in the world of the air, there is often a need to choose between what is wanted now and what it is best to wait for. And in your language, this sign means sacrifice. We have heard of the stories you have told each other, and the deities of the land and the sky have done this. In the ocean, there have been great sacrifices too. The whales sometimes have beached themselves to feed their communities of people, your ancestors. They are more evolved, and they know that at times the individual lifetime is not as sacred as the soul's evolution. In your world, there is the tale of the great deity of masculine power, Odin, the father god of your Nordic people, and how he drank from a pool of wisdom, water, the wisdom bringer, and then hung on the ash tree, Yggdrasil, for 9 nights, returning to the world without one eye, but with knowledge. We have heard from the Vikings that he did not regret his sacrifice, that he knew that to gain the knowledge, something had to be given up. You have heard of the goddess of the people of the far north of the Americas, as you call them, the Inuits, and their goddess Sedana, whose father cut her fingers from her hand to stop her clinging to the side of his boat. Some say this was sacrifice, but this was not her choice. And so we wonder why you sometimes let people steal from you and claim it to be sacrifice. In your tale about us, the Little Mermaid, that brings up every time. It is said she chooses to give up her voice. I just read this one too. Help. And her ability to swim, and even walks with great pain just to have a human man. This is a sacrifice, but she gave up what is sacred, herself. And in the end, neither mermaid nor woman, not love or with kin. She is alone as sea foam. So when you choose to sacrifice something, ask what it is for. Is it sacred? Do you want someone to do something in return? Or is it because there is an outcome that is better, truly better, than the perceived loss? Be wise in your sacrifices. Make them and choose, else it is nothing but manipulation and robbery. There you go, Mitten. That's yours. All right. Mary, are you here, honey? Mary Neal. Give her to him. Okay. I got her circled, so I know it's that she left. Katrina. 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 Coffee, are you still here? Okay. Katrina, this is your card, honey. Katrina, this is your card, sweetheart. Back up, little big man. Back up. No time out. They get rid of them. They no time out, honey. Yeah, she's here. She's here. I'm waiting on the cards. Cards are waiting on who the card's supposed to be for. They're waiting on who the card's supposed to be for before they have a card come out. Damn it. Experiments. Katrina? Experiments. Manipulation of nature. Forcing change, cruelty in the pursuit of knowledge and ignorance. 33. All right. We are concerned. We are concerned that we are seeing the errors of pride, hubris, arrogance repeating themselves in this time. We are concerned that the terrible experience that occurred in Atlantis, where the Lumerons were modified against their will, are being repeated. We are concerned. We see you taking the cells of one form and attaching them to another. stitching life forms without choice to each other, and breeding forms you think will be useful, introducing species into environments, mutating and twisting, and ultimately hurting creatures and yourselves and this planet. Power and enslavement are these experiments on animals, on sea creatures who are hunted, on people to change their shape, to look as though do not age, to enlarge a part of the body, to carve away another. What is it you are doing? Why? We call on you now to understand your own beauty and the perfection of all that is in nature. Stop the cruelty. Ask yourselves, look around, empathize, or will you do it again? Will you change the very nature of the world because you thought your arrogant quest was noble? Our tears fall unnoticed into an ocean, and you continue, but not you who receives this card. You have spoken up. We know you will, just by self-love, kindness to animals and sea creatures, and activism bring about change through your compassionate actions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Looking into GM foods, cosmetics, products, and food sources developed with genetic manipulation and experimentation. All experiments are not bad, but many are cruel. When humans use love, Yamana, and she is the great Mermaid, the mother of us all. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Looking into GM foods, cosmetics, food sources developed with genetic manipulation, experimentation. All experiments are not bad, but many are cruel. When humans use other creatures for their own self-purposes, they lose the very part of themselves that is most beautiful and noble. Many claim ignorance or have been persuaded that experimenting on animals is necessary for human health and well-being. You are now awakening and seeing the connection between all life forms. You are awakening to the wrongness of seeking to understand something by taking it apart, and most often without consent, separating families, tribes, colonies of creatures for purposes that are selfish and cruel. This place took in Atlantis, and the mermaids witnessed this with the creatures of Lumara and the animals who were often torn apart on tables, as if they were unable to feel. We need to step in, all of us, and change it. It is happening again. That's why we are talking to you. What they're saying, I think, is you are standing up for this. You are one of those that are standing up for the cruelty of others. Animals, experiments on animals, which I stand up for that. Because these cosmetic companies and all this other stuff that use animals for their experiments, no. But that's what it means. It means that you are sticking up for animals, for people that are being wrongly used for experiments. That you're a good person, that you're speaking up for these people, and keep doing it. Make your voice known. It's wrong. Even the cards say that stuff's wrong. That's pretty bad when the cards itself speak up. Citizen, are you still here? Citizen, are you still here? Hi, Irish. Okay, he's on the list. Princess, are you still here? So, Katrina, that was your card. Yeah, Katrina, that was your card. All right, Princess, I don't think Kitty's still here. Broom Kitty is not here. Bruni Kitty's not here anymore. I don't think Bruni Kitty's here anymore. I'm doing your card right now, honey. I'm doing your card right now. I got him down. I got him down. Thank you, guys. Yes, that is very true, Kevin. Very true. And I don't think Kitty's still here. So, Bridget, after Princess is you, honey. After Princess Laura, it's your turn. So I hope Bridget's still here. It is wrong. It is very freaking wrong. Oh, did you know that they made animal abuse a felony in all 50 states? Animal abuse is a felony. It was on the news yesterday. You can do 7 years. It was on the news. $7 years. And if the judge wants to give you more, they can give you more. And the reason why they did it is because this dude set a dog on fire. I see it in my news feed all the time of people harming animals. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. I've seen worse. I would never, never harm any of my animals or any other animal for that matter. I would never harm an animal. These guys get in trouble, they get a water bottle or they get yelled at. They either get a water bottle or they get yelled at. That's it. Yes, my animals are my babies. Bye, Greg. Bye, Irish. See you later, brother. All right, there we go. Princess Laura, the present. That's your card, honey. The present. Gift, treasure, revelation of own value, nowness. Yeah. 12. All right. We have heard that the warm semi-tropical waters of Australia's Monterey Bay, Moreton Bay, a group of marine biologists have recently recorded fascinating new interactions between dolphins and humans. The dolphins of this beautiful place have been for over 10 years now, bringing gifts to the biologists, who in turn have fed them in a strictly regulated program. The dolphins have brought to the biologists eels, fish, shells, pieces of treasure from the sea, refusing to take them back when they are offered to them. In a moment of interspecies receptivity, which is moving and beautiful, a pure communication of sharing and energy exchange. When this card comes to you, you are being shown how the energy is being exchanged in the present moment. There will be a gift given or a gift received. But there can be no gift without reciprocation. That means giving and receiving. The word means giving and receiving. When energy exchanged, bonds grow closer, connection is deepened. The exchange of gifts may also be about the giving of time and energy to each other, shifting and moving away from any typical kind of work for pay into more flexible system of exchange and caretaking. Friends will offer to do things for you, and before you feel beholden to them or hesitate to accept because you do not wish to be a burden, remember the joy of the gift is the giving, and the gift cannot be given unless there is true connection. The gift, when this card is upright, comes from pure and a good place. It is joyful, and it is given to the very best of intentions. It will draw you closer and create even more intimacy and trust in your relationship. A beautiful sense of partnership will evolve out of what seems like a simple act of generosity. The exchange will never end. It is a bond forged beyond time. As long as there is love, caring, and trust, the energy grows and ripples out into the world. So if there is a gift coming to you, if somebody does something for you, don't feel obligated to, don't feel like you're being a burden, is what I meant. That's what it's telling me. It said, if there's a gift not for you, Bridget. This is for Princess. You're next. You're next, Bridget. This is for Princess. Princess, there is a gift coming to you, or if somebody does something for you, it's out of the heart. Don't feel like a burden. Giving and receiving from the heart, whatever it may be that's given or received, if it's from the heart, it's meant to be. So, what if something is given to you, or somebody asks to do something for you or help you? Don't feel like you're a burden. It's a gift. If somebody offers something, and it's like you doing something for somebody else.